Hey guys, this is GeeTee Ukah. You are live on the Evening Flow Show, and today we are traveling down to the ancient city of Benin for an important interview. We'll be meeting one of the biggest entertainers in the ancient city. Come with us as we take a ride. Hello everyone, this is GeeTee Ukah. You are live on the Evening Flow Show, and today I have one of the biggest celebrities in the Edo States. I have MC Medica with me. Good afternoon, it's good to have you here.
Good afternoon. What do you mean by one of the biggest?
You are big now. You are big in size, you are big in number, you are big in the game.
Big in number.
It don't tell you that. Good to have you though.
I greet you.
Okay, let's start with your name. Daniel. I'm seeing Esquire in your name. Are you a lawyer?
Yeah, I am.
Like a lawyer?
I'm a lawyer.
Wow. So, which school?
I graduated from University of Benin.
But are you practicing?
I practiced for 5 years before switching to full-time entertainment.
Wow. Okay, I'm not learned, so.
For enter wahala.
Okay, walk us through with your entertainment journey. You decided to leave your career as a lawyer and went full-time into entertainment. Walk us through.
I won't put it 100% leave.
Okay.
It's not a career, it's not a profession you can leave.
So matter if it's up now you're here.
Because no, it's just saying that you can take a man out of the street, you cannot take the street out of the man. But it's something I've always balanced right from school days. Entertainment and law is difficult, but I've always looked for a way to balance it. Then after that is post-graduation, law school and everything, we still did entertainment. I think when I was in law school then, I had a comedy lounge in Lagos. Balance, it takes extra effort, reading and some people, and even having some extra motivation in your mind. Some people that feel you can't do it, or by reason of being an entertainer, they just believe you're going to fail. So having
that's serious.
Yes, so, and comedy per se has this perception of being unserious.
That's true.
So you must always look for a balance and look for an inner motivation. Then I told myself, even when I've been called to bar, I'm going to practice at least for 5 years. That is to be grounded to an extent, to know the nitty-gritty, because one thing is the two professions, they are very jealous and they require time, extreme time. So that's why you must, even when we're balancing it, one was ahead of one.
True.
So
it's never 50-50.
It's never 50-50 except you are deceiving yourself. So that's why I said, okay, after my 5th year, I'll give because I now switched. What I did was to tweak the aspect of law. I reduced the litigation aspect. I'm now more into soliciting. No, that is the truth. If you understand me 100%, it will not be sweet.
Yes, that's true. Okay, continue.
No, litigation aspect is the part that goes to court.
Okay.
Regularly, soliciting is the one that does most of documentations, registrations of companies, signing of documents. Those are the soliciting aspect. But the litigation is constant going to court. And I was active in the litigation aspect during my 5 years of post-call. So it was when I wanted to switch to, because comedy before was easy to balance because I was a stand-up comedian. So it's easy to do stand-up comedy because then even as a student, you don't do it on weekdays. You do it either on like then Night of a Thousand Laugh, Christmas or Christmas Eve or Boxing Day. So most times court is not even on session. Then weddings, weekend, so which is time consuming. Talking about Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, you cannot do those ones as long as we're with any other thing. That is really the jealous aspect of the comedy industry, the skit industry. So you now have to place your priorities right. So, but correcting you, I didn't leave one I only tweaked.
So you're still practicing?
Somewhat. By the grace of God.
Okay. Since you are saying by the grace of God, you are a Manchester United fan, and it takes lots of grace to be a Manchester United fan. How do you feel about your club?
Well, I've been with Manchester United right from 2005.
Okay.
I've been with Manchester United when we have been experiencing some level of highs.
As of now, it's an average club, and I don't like talking about average clubs. Because you are here.
I believe. No, there's nobody that has not passed through this phase. Funny enough, Liverpool has passed through it. Arsenal, they are still inside as we speak now, and there's no date of when Arsenal is going to come out from that problem.
It seems like they are somewhat more comfortable than.
No, you know what they say, when you get with the can say when you don't take for inside darkness, you don't see road. So
common sense knows that. They're used to it.
Yeah. Which club are you supporting?
None. Warri Wolf.
Warri Wolf. Okay. No.
People say with the relegation, I don't really know about something like that.
Don't worry about Warri Wolf.
But all these clubs you mentioned, none of them took our goats to Europa League, so it's like Manchester United is like a total failure.
We just have two goats, and one of the goats they took him to the club went to Europa League, was fortunate to escape out of it. Barcelona won Europa last season,
but they stood a better chance. That other goat was not playing with Maguire.
That's the problem. Maguire is the real goat.
Manchester United fans, I'm sorry, it's just.
You just open your heart and say whatever is in your mind. But the truth is, we will come back again. We will come back strong. Say by strength shall no man prevail.
Okay, let's go back to you. You mentioned that you were doing stand-up, then now skit making and stand-up as well. So, skit making and stand-up comedy. I've asked several comedians about this. Which is more convenient for you? Which do you prefer?
Okay, comedy by default is stand-up comedy. But when you want to be innovative, when you want to follow trend, because there are things that before it's all about stand-up comedy, but now because of the advent of this social media stuff, you now discover that you can sell your market to wider audience through social media. So even the stand-up comedy, we even sell it through social media. Most of your clips of shows and the rest, you upload it to reach wider audience. So the skit is more tasking. You understand? Because it requires putting things together, and what might appear funny to you might not appear funny to the world at large. So
that's true.
You have to keep thinking, then monitor trends. There are some you do. Insult is part of the business,
of course.
So, but stand to me, but I have a love and passion for stand-up comedy. So maybe that is why I would choose stand-up comedy, but for most people they prefer skit because
I feel stand-up comedy is riskier in some sense.
It's riskier because you are having to look someone in the eyes and convince that person why he should leave his sad mood and should laugh to your jokes. So by worst case scenario, like then when we were in school comedy, they even stone pure water.
Wow.
Then stone they can be very violent.
Beanie people.
They can be very violent. So, but you can't get that online. Highest is insult. This is not funny. But funny enough, there are some they might even say this is not funny. It might just still trend. People prefer skit, but I prefer stand-up comedy.
Okay. So what convinced you to go into the entertainment industry? Because you seem like the career guy, the book people.
Well, I've always been a fan of comedy from far back I can remember, because right from Night of Eternal Love, I've always bought CDs from volume 1 to 22. All my life I knew about internet. I even go to the cafes then to even watch comedy videos of Kevin Hart and stuff. So I've always been a fan of stand-up comedy. I've watched the likes of them, I Go Die, Basket Mouth. Then I think then when I was in school, I was in theater at then. Then a friend of mine, MC Casino, he came to our campus then to perform. That was when I knew, if someone above that is less than this, then I go down the rest. If he can do it, I think it's something I can do because it's something I have love, I have passion for. So casting was the direct motivation for me in stand-up comedy.
Wow, nice. Okay, the first time I met you was when you came to my school with Funny to perform. The second time I met you was at Common Sense's house. I just noticed, I couldn't help, I noticed something about you. That day, when the food was served, you guys sat on the floor.
Right. And I would do it again.
I was like, which kind of? Okay, I noticed that you are a very humble person and you are someone that look out for your friends. So tell me, what's the 3 attributes you like about yourself? Top 3 attributes you like about yourself?
Honestly, that is not for me to say, it's for others to say.
No, what do you think about yourself?
But as the only thing I can say is what I like in people that I make them my friend.
Okay.
But I can't really say.
What do you like in people?
One, if the person is selfless.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it shows in you.
I don't like selfish persons. Once you are selfless, then you are hardworking. Because at times I might even want to draw back myself, but when I see the zeal and passion in you, it helps me, it drives me, it motivates me. I hate being in this with set of friends that I'm even the one motivating.
That's true.
Because along the line, I might for them or collapse their spirit. But once they are the one dragging most times, I can always take it from them. So if you are selfless, if you are hardworking, which other third one? And once you have this, so I can manage you. Even if I want to stay with the devil, that's why the devil is hardworking and selfless. We manage the devil. The devil, you know, is better than
the angel you don't know.
By the special grace of God.
Sure. Okay. Let's talk about your last skit. I don't know if that's your last skit. You were asked where do you see yourself in the next 5 years, and it's a general question that most hosts like to ask. Although I've never asked that, but I like to ask you, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
And I will reply like I replied. Let's take it one step at a time.
Let's finish 1 year first.
Let's finish it. Not even let's finish this month. You understand? Let's take this one because now we don't even know where we are headed. We don't know if it's the man with one shoe that's taking over, or the Agbado master,
or the vibrator,
or the mechano generator. So we don't know which of the three. So let's take it one step at a time.
Okay.
Nobody should stress me.
What's your biggest challenge in the entertainment industry?
Well, the biggest challenge I see in the entertainment industry is stiff competition.
Okay, explain.
You every day you see the emergence of new comedians, new skit makers. Nigeria, as a matter of fact, could be, how would I say, it's very easy to forget you.
That's true.
You can reign today, before you know they forget you, and we've not even hit the heights we are looking for. So they can't even forget you from the beginning.
That's true, because I feel like the entertainment industry is so busy, ranging from the music, Afrobeat is busy. You can drop a song this week, next week your song is throwback. I
say, before you know, you that is reigning now, you'll be a legend. They'll say you don't reign past. So the greatest challenge is trying to meet up with modern trends. Trying to keep up. It's just like a race. Till you die, you just try keep moving. I think because if you never even see limelight, it's even better. You can still be struggling, but once you have attained some level and you are doing something that's not working, you hear comments like, this one content don't finish, this don't finish, it's not funny again, this one not even good. So, and all those things is not really good for the brand. So you keep working, you think smart and you keep working. So the competition is really very high to keep up with standards, to keep up with pace of reality. So the competition is very stiff, very, very stiff.
Okay, here is something I've always thought about. An average Nigerian is a comedian. Like a normal Nigerian.
The country is comedy.
And these days, everybody's a content creator. Someone can just stop people on the road and, okay, what's this? And people will like it. Almost everybody is a content creator. So how are you able to keep churning out contents? What inspires you? Like, where do you draw inspiration for to keep churning out contents on a daily basis?
First of all, I believe in before you enter any work, business, work, or whatever, you must have your roots. And when you have your roots, it's like a mentor. You are always guided. I don't know if you understand. So, like being part of Home of Laughter as a family, it exposed me to so many tricks. You can in this our business, you can just blow today and tomorrow you are no more.
That's true.
So most times, the people you are part of or the persons you associate with, they help you, they guide you mentally in the business. And because if you really follow the brand Home of Laughter, you will discover that they've hit the market with so many brands.
That's true.
Yeah. We have Judgment Throne, they have African Parents, you have Emeritus, there was a time we were even doing these children.
Yes, yeah, I remember.
Children play.
With that outfit and glasses.
So these are just, once you do one, the thing comes down, they get too used to it, you come up with another one. So I'm with a crew, I'm with a team that's always working. Prior to when you came now, we were shooting. And we have so many things to keep up with. So you cannot be with an hard-working group and you will not learn something.
That's true.
Understand? So you keep pushing, you keep driving, you keep thinking out of the box, because the truth is that content creators are much.
So much.
Yes, my crew, they are my greatest motivation, they are my greatest guide, and I learn a lot. I learn a lot. So because all of us can look at this flower, but the story you coin out of this flower will be different from mine, and my reasoning is cannot be taken away from where I learned. So most times you see the workers, they are the reflection of the Oga's intelligence. That's the truth.
Nice, true.
Yeah. So.
Okay. Thank you so much for being with us today. It's a huge pleasure.
Yeah.
And I'm a big fan. Yeah. I follow you religiously. Although you feel no the same because they get many comments and many likes. I follow so much.
People hate us for Manchester United and love my friends.
I don't hate Manchester United. I just don't like. I don't like average things.
You don't like average things. Just let them like Maguire and who.
Is there any big player in Manchester United?
See.
Apart from Cristiano Ronaldo.
I'm
not sure. Who is?
See. Do not laugh at us on the days of little beginning.
It's true.
So we'll get there. Don't worry.
The wise man said, "Don't laugh at those falling, so that you will not fall."
No, we are already falling. The thing that for dry bones shall rise again.
Thank you so much. It's good to be with you.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.